Lead generation and telemarketing is a vital step in the sales process, as it's often the first contact a potential customer has with your organisation. When done well, it can produce amazing results, but when done badly, it can be damaging and just a waste of your time and everybody else's. Now, many people think that telemarketing is just getting on the phone and speaking to as many people as possible, but there are several steps which need to be followed to ensure success. The first step is preparation. Think, who do you want to target? While you may be thinking that any company could use your product or service, anyone is far too broad. Where have most of your successes come from in the past? Think, industry, size of business, geography, and most important, who do you want to speak to? There's no point in selling to the wrong person on the phone. Once you've identified who you want to target, you need to prepare the calling list. With the internet available to you, you could just Google companies, but that becomes time consuming and you can lose momentum as well. Much better to have an extensive list of companies to call ready in advance, as it's much better use of your time. If possible, use a CRM system to manage the data, as it makes the process of switching between records a lot easier than a simple list in, say, Excel. Next step is to get on the phone. Within the call, there are various stages to consider. Firstly, getting through to the right person.
Good morning, is Andy Goodchild about there, please? Andy, morning, it's Michael Diggin here from iHomes London. How's it going?
There are various techniques you can use to avoid being blocked at reception or by the gatekeeper. Then there's the introduction. How will you introduce who you are and what you do? This needs to be short and sharp with a couple of points which establishes the credibility of your organisation.
Our business has actually been going since 2005. We have offices in America, Ireland and here in the UK. Yeah, so we sort of specialise in the high-end residential market. That's quite a big sector for us.
Make sure you engage in a conversation and where possible, try to avoid using a script. Always just ask simple questions to establish if the person you're speaking to actually has a need for what you're trying to sell. If they don't have a requirement right now, find out when they will, and set yourself a callback for when it'll be useful. Recording callbacks is one of the most important parts of lead generation. Once you've spoken to someone for the first time, the second call is no longer cold and the relationship has already commenced.
We spoke about 2 weeks ago. I know you've got some financial reviews coming up in January.
If you're speaking to the right person in the right company, but is it the wrong time? Don't become disheartened. You've created a future opportunity for yourself. Always remember your objective, and once you have established an opportunity exists, close for your objective. If it is to create a meeting, get a date and time fixed in the calendar and get off the phone. It's easy to get excited and almost continue the call for too long and talk yourself out of an opportunity. Finally, when the call is finished, if an opportunity or meeting has been created, follow it up immediately with an email. It can act as a reminder to the person you're speaking to about the call and ensures that a meeting gets into the diary. Always remember, following up opportunities is as much part of telemarketing as creating them in the first place. If an opportunity has been created with someone and for some reason it does not materialize as a sale, ensure the relationship does not become lost. Set it as a callback in the system and stay in touch. You could be the next person to win that contract. One of the most important skills I was ever taught about successful lead generation and telemarketing is the ability to listen. Too many people believe they need to keep talking, but the ability to listen and respond according to a prospect is one of the most vital skills someone could ever have. Always remember, it's far more important what the other person is saying, as they will provide you with the hooks to create the opportunity. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, you know. If lead generation and telemarketing is something you don't wish to do for yourself, then please make 1 call to us and we'll do the rest.